caves of Benegil are just in this area. The last time we were here, we got the kayaks and went into caves. It was wonderful. This is the small town of Tavira on our way east towards Villarreal dos Santos. We are in Villarreal at the eastern end of the Algarve. So we're looking at Spain across the river. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And finally, some great sunshine. What a superb lunch we just had in Villarreal. It was just very, very delicious. I tend to lean towards squid when I'm in the Mediterranean. So I had squid again. And this time it was done a little differently to the other restaurant that I enjoyed it at. But it was so much, I had to leave some on my plate because there was so much food. They give you so much. Here in Portugal, the servings are very, very generous, to say the least. And Jeanette had a tuna belly grilled, and that was just delightful. I couldn't understand it when the waitress said tuna belly, because I was thinking of the smaller tuna, but obviously this is from a much larger fish. But it was great, and I would highly recommend it. Reggie.
This is the entrance to the Vatican Museum. And there are more restaurants. Rio Tevere.
This is the Plaza del Flaminio. Somebody just walked by and I asked them to help me, and they told me the name of this place. And in fact, our driver did explain it to us. Hey,
The specific name for this square is
yes.
Piazza di Popolo.
Oh,
But
Piazza di Popolo.
Yes, but
Okay.
the station for metro is a Flaminio. This area famous to Flaminio, but the specific name for this square is Piazza di Popolo.
Thank you very much for
Bye.
correcting it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you heard, he corrected what he told me. So that's great. And look at this lovely building here. One thing about Rome, you can't beat the architecture. This is truly one of the iconic sites in Rome, the Pantheon. A few years ago, Jeanette and I visited and went inside and were just blown away by the marvelousness of what we found. It was first used as a place of worship for the ancient Romans, what we would call pagan gods, but it has since been converted, of course, many years later, to a Roman Catholic church. The beauty inside is simply amazing. The area is quite different during the day. When we passed by, there were lines upon lines of people waiting to go in, but we had already gone in, so we chose not to go in again. But really, it is an amazing place, and I encourage anybody visiting Rome to make this a must stop. The Piazza Venezia. Such beautiful architecture. It's a central location in Rome. This is the famous Forum, where Julius Caesar was assassinated by those senators, including Brutus, led by Cassius. one of the brutal moments in history that turned the tide of the Roman Empire. Filming in front of the magnificent Colosseum at night. I'm going to pan around and get the structure from a different angle in a minute. But what a place to be in the eternal city at night. Guys, now how magnificent is this? The marble and statues were stripped from this great and largest amphitheater in the world. Especially the church took more or less material from Roman basilicas and ancient monuments and built Christian churches. This was under Pope Gregory the Great. This is the approach to the famous Trevi Fountain, which I'm hoping to find fairly shortly, because we've been walking away. This is the famous Trevi Fountain. Made internationally famous by the movie 3 Coins in the Fountain. And I'll sing it for you. 3 coins in the fountain, etc., etc. I don't have a good voice. Brown is the Trevi Fountain.
Yes, where would you I wouldn't want to propose when I want to do a party.
What a scene, what a scene. What a place to be in the enchanted city. Wow. This massive crowd here. Have a look at this, folks. Some people like to go places where there's simply nobody. I think there's a time and place for that, but I love to see people enjoying sights like this.